Hi, this is lesson number 10 about how to use OpenGL in Java. Here I will show you how to use textures coordinates. So let's open Eclipse, create a new package with name lesson 10. And let's copy files from previous lesson. To a new one. So now in lesson 10 we have two files. So let's implement in our object 4D a new array. It will be public float array of array texture coordinates. Okay. So after that, in our new draw object 4D method, we will use this array. So here we will make some changes. So what we need to do is to use this OpenGL function. Object 4D texture coordinates. It will be v and 0. This is a point number, and this is a texture coordinate x. And this for y coordinate 1. It's a u coordinate, it's a v coordinate in a uv representation. So we don't need a counter anymore. You see that our code became more compact. We don't need random here. So that's all. Okay, so let's go to the world creation process. Here we are load texture. After that we create loading texture, creating objects, and what we need also is to assign coordinates. Textures coordinates. So sorry. We will use a float array. It will be float array of array texture coordinates equals to array. So here I will use values 0, 0, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 side of our cube. So I will use a 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 and 0, 1 and 1, 0 and 1, 0 and 0, 0 and 1, 0 and 0, 1 and 0, 0 and 1. Here 1 and 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1 and 0. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 0, 1 and 1, 0 and 1, and 0 and 0. And here it will be 0, 0, 1 and 0, 1 and 1, and the last one will be 0 and 1. So let me check this. This is our front side. This is our back side. This is top. This is bottom. This one is right. And this is left. So let me check these values. So for front side we use 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Then for back side we use 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. For top we use 0, 1, 0, 0, 1 and 0, 0, 1 and 1. For bottom we use 1 and 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1 and 0. And for right we use 1 and 0, 1 and 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. And for left we use 0, 0, 1 and 0, 1 and 1, and 0, 1. So let's do this more compact way, like this. Okay. Like this, like this. Okay. Bottom. For right side it will be. You see that in this float array of array, first index will be this or this row, for example, and the second index is this or this value, for example. So first index will indicate the side of our cube, and the second index will indicate a coordinate u and v for our texture. Okay. So after that we can use these texture coordinates in our world creation process. Object for D dot texture coordinates equals to texture coordinates, and also here. Okay, and we use these texture coordinates later in our draw object for D method. All what I want to do now is also to change the name method of draw feature 3f to old, for example. because I think that we don't need anymore it, and we can delete this in our later lessons. So let's rename it to old and save it. So let's try. We see that we have one mistake, I think so, yeah? Somewhere in our code. What is it? Let me check. Okay, let's also rename this one. Old for D uses old for D. Okay. And do this one. Old for D uses old for D. So let's see how it works. So you see that we assign textures for our object. I'd like to create a new key shortcut. It will be vkr. It will be random rotation. And here I will use that random rotation x equals to, for example, it will be not a random outer rotation. Outer rotation x will be 0, 1, and outer rotation y will be 0, 2. So I need to declare this these variables. Private float. Okay. And where's our display method? It is here. Okay, so I will use this if outer rotation x is greater than 0 and y is greater than we can use enable after rotation, for example. Private boolean enable outer rotation equals to false. This one will be equals to 0 and also 0. So in our method, in our action handler, we will use action rotation to enable outer rotation true, and we will assign values to outer rotation x. So we need to use f here. In our display method, we will write if our outer rotation enabled, where is it? If outer, oh my god, what I've done, outer rotation enabled. If our outer rotation enabled, then we will rotate our feature using new algorithm. Otherwise, we will using old algorithm. So let's copy this. We will use a rotation along x and y axis. Also, we can use a z-axis, for example. And here will be outer rotation x and z. Let's do now. Below we will use outer rotation z equals to dot 1f, and here we will use outer rotation x, outer rotation y, outer rotation z, and we will increment them by +1, +1, and here I want to use plus and plus. I can do so. I think that I can. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Let's do it this way. It is more simple. Okay. So when we are pressing key R, we will enable auto rotation, and our features will be rotated using these values. So each time these values will be incremented by 1. Let's see how it works. Let's press R key. You see that now they are rotated. Okay. Let's close our application. So in this lesson, I showed you how to use the texture coordinates in our object 4D. We created a new field and used this field in our world draw function. So it became more compact, so just few lines of code you see, and also we, for each side of our object, we use its own texture coordinates. Before that, we used for each side we used the same algorithm, the same coordinates, but now we can use different coordinates for different sides. So this was a lesson number 10. You can join me on Facebook using /group/Leorandi. So there you can find additional source codes and can ask me questions. Bye.